In studio right now from the California Credit Union, I have a young man by the name of Darin. Now, first, let me tell you a little bit about California Credit Union. They are the people who provide reliable and convenient financial services to teachers, students, staff. Are you seeing the theme here? And families, all in the education community. And we're here to talk about apparently a very big thing that you and I are kind of learning about together, but you know what you're doing in regards to it. It's the Sacramento, specifically the 9th annual KHTS Sacramento road trip. And this is a very exciting time. Apparently, tell me, what exactly is that? There's a bunch of people that are going to get on a bus, and where are they going?
That's right. They're all going up to... All right. You ready? Okay. Busload of people from the area get together and they take a drive up to Sacramento, and then basically while they're up there, they get to meet with a lot of the politicians up there, and they get to pose the questions to them, questions that are specific to our area out here up in the Santa Clarita Valley.
Well, they're kind of busy up there in Sacramento. What kind of things are they taking care of? It's kind of government, big, important decisions.
Yeah, I guess so.
Not like a plumbing convention.
No, probably not.
Now, what is the California, your organization, the California Credit Union, what exactly is your involvement with this? You have a couple of students that you're...
That's correct.
Oh.
Our background is with teachers and education, and so we take a lot of time to really work with the schools and with developing students. And so what we've been able to do is sponsor 2 students to be able to participate in this trip.
So you help finance this?
Correct.
Now, how do you pick these students?
To be honest, I'm not 100% sure if it was coming from a pool from KHTS or I don't think we had involvement in the selection of the students.
Well, it sounds like the ultimate field trip. When I was
absolutely.
a kid, I got to go to strange places. I didn't get to go to Sacramento, our nation, our state's capital.
Right.
That's a very exciting. Now, do you know how long everybody is there for?
Yes, they're they leave Monday morning. It's actually St. Patrick's Day, so they'll leave that morning, and then hopefully it doesn't turn into a party bus on the way up. But
St. Patrick's Day, they can have green Slurpees.
Absolutely,
it's like the ultimate car stop on a road trip.
Right. So they're going to leave that morning. They get up to Sacramento that day. They do a nice dinner. I know that in the past they've had dinners with guest speakers. I think Jerry Brown and the controller. I'm blanking on his name, but they always have a real great guest speaker at the dinner that they do, and then at that point they're able to really kind of mingle with the politicians.
I think it's wonderful because I know that the idea apparently had started with a conversation back in the day with a state assemblyman and Carl Goldman here at the radio station, and they felt like a lot of our leaders didn't have much of an understanding. I got to tell you, I don't have much of an understanding of the challenges our state faces right now. I know that one of our biggest has to do with the state budget, always an issue. That's an issue in my house, the budget, the house budget. So the state budget, water, I think is going to be probably a very big conversation to have this year. And my son will tell you transportation should be on the table. He wants to know why we don't have, how do you say it, like Disneyland going right down the center of Soledad, even though he's very happy with our buses now. Is this a trip, that you would, does it sound, do you get to go on this, or are you going to try to go next year?
Absolutely, trying to go this year.
Yeah.
The manager of the branch here in Valencia and I were going back and forth who's going to be able to go on this. It's a great event. It's a great event for these students because it's a lot of the leaders from this area, so business leaders from the area that are really wanting to make some noise up there. And so you get to spend the entire drive up and the entire drive back down just getting to network and to talk about the issues.
I think it's wonderful that in addition to the adults that go, you also have the kids who are going. I have to believe there's some great emotional impact of having young people be on a bus, to go to our state capitol, to have their voices be heard.
Definitely.
What a great opportunity.
Sure.
And how nice that your organization helps make that happen.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I think this is something that has a long future ahead of it, and I love that you guys are involved in it. What other things can you tell me a little bit more about California Credit Union? Because I know you say it's financial services. What other kind of things do you guys get involved with, or how do you help the community, the educational community?
Well, yeah, as I mentioned, it's education based. So the base of our membership is in the education field. We have a lot of products that are geared specifically for teachers and people in the education community. That's not to say that it's not for other people in the community. We are a full service banking institution, so we offer everything from your free checking accounts to auto loans to personal loans to home loans.
Well, with budget cuts and everything else going on, I have to believe that's a super addition to the lives of our educators. I tell my kids the real heroes. We watch a lot of the cartoons where there's Batman and Superwoman, and I always say, you know who the real heroes are that you see every day? Firemen and policemen and teachers. Teachers get up every day. It's enough to handle just, your own kids in the house. They go and stand before 25, 35 at a time. And so I think it's wonderful that you're assisting them and giving them some support, some much needed support in areas that it's required.
Absolutely.
Now, can I ask you, how long have you been with the company?
I've been with the credit union for 7 years.
Oh, very nice.
We've been up in this area for going on 5 years now.
Very nice.
So still getting our footing out here.
How are you liking Santa Clarita?
I love it.
Yes?
Love it. Yeah, I come up from the valley. So,
so there's a different heart in this valley, right?
It's paradise up here in comparison. Absolutely.
Well, yay, I love hearing that. Yeah. Well, Darin, I want to thank you again from the California Credit Union. I love their motto, providing reliable and convenient financial services to teachers, students, staffs, and families in the education community. We can all use a little extra help. So thank you for being here today.
Thank you so much for having us.